I just want to be completely honest with you. I don't have the answers to anything. I am just talking. And if you feel like, hey, that makes sense, great. Hi, guys. Welcome to True Alchemy Academy, your space for all things ancient wisdom. What do I mean by ancient wisdom? I mean things that probably ancient people in like Greece, in Egypt, Native America, things like this probably did back in the day that we don't do anymore that we definitely should. I personally feel like we have come to this place where we're extremely disconnected from spirit, and this is the reason why everything is happening the way it is. It's just my theory. I could be wrong, but I honestly don't think I am. And I would debate that on a panel if anyone asked me to debate it. I would definitely. So I think it's our responsibility to get closer back to spirit so we can chill out. Like, honestly, what the hell are we doing here? Like, come on. Honestly, let's be honest. What are we doing? So today I want to talk about dreams, intuition, and something that everyone I'm sure has experienced at least once: deja vu. All of the answers for you lie within yourself because we're all having a different experience. So I'm just trying to get you to go within. This is why I'm hosting a retreat in May. So it's called literally the Divine Alignment Retreat, and it focuses on bringing you towards yourself inside. The first thing I mentioned, dreams. Now, what are dreams? I don't know. Personally, I think dreams are you know what's crazy actually is I really do think this. I really do think that there are levels to dreams. All right, I'm going to need to put my mic on my sweater. Now that I'm serious, I put my hair up. So there are 5 levels to dreams. 5 or 4, I can't remember how many I've theorized. Okay, there are 5 levels. Number 1 is your subconscious. So this is probably what most of us. Sometimes I'm actually dyslexic. I'm an author, but I'm dyslexic sometimes. So not often, it doesn't plague me that bad. But there are times where I look at words and I think, should those letters be there, or they're wrong and I think that they're right. Anyways, whatever. So the first one is subconscious. What do I mean by subconscious dreams? I mean those dreams where you are, it's like, it's not necessarily you playing the dream out. It's something happening, showing you what's going on in your subconscious. So this looks like those dreams where, this is a really good one, like running away from things. This is a really good subconscious dream. Literally, you're running away from a problem in your life, or there's something chasing you. This is something that wants your attention, something like deep within you, like a shadow that wants your attention. So, like, chased, this is a shadow. You just confront it and it goes away. Carl Jung talks about this a lot. It's in this category. This idea is your subconscious, okay? Next, in your dream category, we'll just ignore that. Next is when you share the dream. Messenger. You know what? I think messenger. Whatever, you get the vibes. There's a shared dream or a messenger. And what do I mean? This is when someone comes to your dream. This is when you see a relative that has passed away, or a friend that you're fighting with, or even your mom comes to your dream and shares a message with you. This is a shared dream or a messenger. So, or even an animal tells you something. This is not your subconscious, because this is just you. This is spirit talking to you. So they're totally 2 different things, okay? The third one I like to say is traveling, because you can travel. So this is basically like dimensions, when you go to different dimensions. So this looks like, this one is really trippy, because sometimes with these dreams, I feel like I come back to earth and I'm like, that vibe, It kind of feels like, where the hell did I just go? You wake up like this, basically. You see all these question marks? This is how you feel when you wake up. This is when you travel. Because again, you're not sharing it with someone. You don't need a message, but you're actually like leaving this dimension and going somewhere else. I actually went somewhere the other night in my dream. I went to a, okay. Oh, I'm not going to share that one because apparently I'm not allowed. because I got a gut feeling, which we'll talk about in a minute. Where have I recently gone? All of the ones where I've traveled to, I think I'll just keep to myself. But it's basically you wake up like that, confused. You're like, I have seen some things, and I don't know if I can go out and do my day like normal. This is that vibe. The fourth one that I like to think is, so perhaps there are only three. When you travel, when you share them with someone, and you get a message. The fourth one are warning dreams. So this is like you see something happen in advance. You see something and it shakes you to your core. You see, I'll use red. You see something. Really, this is a message as well, but it's more of a warning. So you wake up and you have like an urgent thing. I read in a book one time where a woman said, it was too cold to go outside, or I was too lazy to go outside and close the chicken coop door. Then I went to sleep and I had a dream a fox got in the coop and ate all the chickens. She woke up in the middle of the night to go out and see that the chickens were dead. Warning. She should have closed the chicken coop door. The next one is, it's not more of a warning, it's a premonition. I realize I don't know how to spell premonition. 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 Hopefully that's right. You know what I'm saying. Premonition. So this is like dreaming of events that will take place. This has happened to me a lot. Or even symbols. So sometimes I'll have dreams and I'll have symbols in the dreams, and I'll wake up the next day and I'll see every single symbol I saw in the dream. And it is a trip every single time, because I'm like, I saw that last night. I saw that last night. I saw that last night. For me, this is kind of a confirmation that I'm on the right path, because I'm seeing the path in front of me. I'm literally seeing what I saw. So this is great. Also, when you dream events, my mom is a wicked dreamer. My mom one time dreamt an address of a place my dad brought me when I was a kid, and it was his girlfriend, one of his girlfriends. He had two at the same time once. And she dreamt the address of where he had taken me without telling her. And so she got someone to pick her up and drive her to that area. She saw his car and she said, okay, Kaylee is here, so I know where she is, so I can like go to sleep now. So she dreamt that. The other thing that she did was dream a phone number. My mom dreamt a phone number before, called it, and like knew blah, blah, blah. Like, she's a wicked dreamer. It's not really like a premonition, but it's kind of like an answer, which I guess it could be its like own subcategory of 6. So I guess there are 6 levels of answers. Actually, you know what? I changed that. There are 7. We're adding more. So answers. So this is when like you have a question and you answer it. Question equal answered. So this number 6 actually connects with number 2, because it brings a message to the dream. But this is specific, so you can actually go, before you go to sleep at night, you can actually ask a question. So what you can do is you can take a piece of paper, write down the questions. Before you go to bed, ask your guide to show you the way, because guides never tell you yes or no. They're not here to dictate where your life goes. You have free will. They're there to show you. If you say show me the way, it'll be easier for them to communicate with you, which I learned doing shamanic work. Show me the way, show me the path, show me the symbols, like, and then they communicate with you that way, and you can see the path of which way you want to take. So, and then the 7th one is practice. So you can actually practice things in your dreams. Practice. So for example, I've practiced Greek in my sleep. I have gone to bed with the intention of learning Greek in my sleep, and I've had dreams of where I'm speaking Greek. And this is really interesting. I've also read a study where someone who was practicing, I think it was snowboarding, went to sleep and practiced snowboarding in their dreams, so then they could wake up and be better snowboarding. I've also practiced driving stick in my dreams, and now I feel very confident that I can go out. I've never done it, but in my dreams I have, so I understand the motions. I really feel like I can drive stick now. So practice is like skills in dreams. So you're literally practicing, because we can actually control our dreams, which is really, really cool. All you have to do is like practice trying to control your dreams. Okay, so again, we can go through these 7 subconscious dreams: running away, being chased, drowning, lots of water. They feel a little rough, or they feel a little happy, or they're just trying to like dreaming of the past, these kind of ideas. The second one is you share a dream with someone or a messenger comes. And I say share a dream / messenger because I've had a combination of these, which you can also have a combo. So sharing a dream and a messenger, someone comes to your dream. They're there. You know that they're there. They tell you something. You just know. You wake up and you're like, yes, that's the answer. Like you just know. I actually dream like this a lot. And it's why I think a lot of guys are freaked out if they try to date me because I dream of everything and I'm like, cool. It's a blessing and a curse because I always know. And I'm like, sometimes I just want to, but it's a blessing and I would never want it to go away. The third one is traveling in dimension. So you wake up and you're like, where am I? Where did I go last night? You traveled. 4 is a warning. You see something and you're like, okay, I'm going to avoid this today because I saw it in my dream. Always a good idea. This also coexists with gut feelings. This could be like this could manifest as anything. Someone in your dream, an event, something that gives you the ick, like pay attention to those. Premonition, you dream of something that's going to happen. A lot of people dream of people dying. It happens. Number 6, answer. You ask a question and it's answered in the dream, which I said you can write down on a piece of paper. And 7 is practice, when you're practicing a skill. Okay? So I think that there are 7 levels to dreams. Each of them is symbolic in its own way, and each of them also has its own symbols in its own way. So you just have to really focus and pay attention. If you want to try and look at the deeper symbols of your dreams, pay attention to these things, okay? I'll write this down. Symbols. No. Is that really the right word? Dream theory? Theory. This is a new class. Dream Theory 101. Looks like LOL. One remembers that. Dream theory. Okay, so these are the things that you should pay attention to in your dreams because they also mean things. Colors. This is how Canadians and people from the UK spell colors. We have a U, not like the Americans. This is how you know I'm not American. Colors. What do they mean, right? So the colors have meaning. They're symbolic. What else are we looking at? Size. How big is the monster chasing you? I don't really need to explain size and color. So we'll just put them here. We'll just put things. Color. Size of objects. Size of a noun. What does it look like? Size, color, clarity. So if there's water in the dream, is it mucky or is it crystal clear? This is really good because water sometimes symbolizes your subconscious. So if the water is cloudy, maybe you just can't see past something. If it's clear, you can. It could also be how you feel, it could be honestly so many different things. Okay, so clarity of water, of sky, also weather. Where are you? Is it storming? Is it sunny? Is it snowing? Think of yes. Ecosystem. Are you in the mountains? Are you in the desert? Are you in the forest? And what does a forest look like? Is it palm trees? Is it jungle? Is it more Arctic? Is it like, what is it? Pine trees, palm trees, date trees, orange trees, apple trees. What is it, right? If there is food in there, like these are all really important. What else is there? Flowers. Do you see flowers? What color are they? What size are they? Are they dead or alive? All of these mean something. Literally all of them mean something. Another thing for women is pregnancy. I've had so many dreams of being pregnant and I'm abstaining. So there's no way I could be pregnant. So I'm like, okay, what does it mean? Which has actually been really helpful for me because now I'm like, oh, I can dive deeper into these. So, and how far, like what stage? And what does the baby look like? I have given birth to so many black babies, like dark, not like culture, but like dark babies. And I always think maybe I'm birthing out some darkness within me. I actually don't know. Like I've had a few of these and I'm like, interesting. It's so interesting. So what does the baby look like? What size is the baby, right? What color is the baby even? Um, it's so interesting. Is there a baby father? Like what are you doing with this baby? Like what's going on, right? Another thing that's really interesting is place and time. Place and time are so important because where are you and what time period are you in? Are you in a time period where you struggled? Was it a traumatizing time period? Are you dreaming of the past and healing it? Like, are you also traveling or where are you going, right? Like, are you going to a different time period completely where you, as this person, weren't even alive? I have done this multiple times. Always cool. Always a trip. Another thing is like house. What kind of a house are you in? What size? What color? Where is it? What's the weather? Like, look around. Also, details. What's on the walls? Words. What's being said? And how are people saying it? And who is saying it? Do you recognize the voice? Things like this. Like, there are so many details. And also, what's really cool is like you can start smelling. I can smell in my dreams, and I'm like, it's because I've been practicing for so long. So I'm like, whoa, where am I? It smells mucky. Like, all of these details matter. This is really important within this. You know what else is really important? Feelings. How do you feel wherever you are? Are you scared? Are you anxious? Do you feel powerful? Do you feel helpless? Do you feel in love? Do you feel heartbroken? Do you feel joy? Do you feel courageous? Do you feel ashamed? Like, think how you feel. And also, when you wake up, like you have this time when you wake up, it's an allotted time. And the more time you take not writing your dreams down in the morning, the more you're going to forget them. So when you wake up, write them down immediately. I have been dream journaling for 6 years now, and it has significantly helped me, like overcome my subconscious beliefs, overcome my everything, like literally everything I could have overcome. Dreams have helped me in some way or another. Obviously, it's more than just dreams, but like the dream part, it has been a miracle helper. So think of these things. And when you dream now, think, I'm here, I'm looking. What do I see? What do I smell? What do I hear? Who's here? What am I wearing? Oh my God, clothes. Clothes are a big one. Jewelry, are you seeing jewelry? Like, what are you wearing? What are they wearing? Very cool. When interpreting your dreams, you also really have to trust your gut. And this is why. Gut feelings should never be ignored. I want to start off strong and say that because a lot of us think, no, no, no. If you have a strong enough gut feeling, you should follow it all the time because you're right. You're probably right. And gut feelings feel like, personally for me, I'm getting one right now, and I think it's just because I'm talking about it, but my gut hurts. Like sometimes I get nauseous, my gut will clench. I will sometimes be panicky, like I'll be like, ugh, this feeling. If you have that with something, someone, listen to it, okay? Because you shouldn't, first of all, ignore yourself. The more you ignore yourself, the less you're going to trust yourself. The worse things are going to get. It's just going to snowball. And you don't want that. You want to be solid and know that you trust yourself, okay? That's number one. Number two is I really think, and this is just kind of my loose theory based off of my research and my own gut feeling, your gut it has a big chakra, right? Which we know, root, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, crown. This is communicating with you. This communicates with you based off of things that it perceives. So if your gut is feeling weird, it's a part of you that's rejecting something. And it knows more than your conscious mind because in our heads, we have eyes and they betray us. They betray us. We see things and we don't want to believe it, but our body knows. Our body knows. Trust your gut feelings because your body knows. And also, sometimes I think gut feelings come from the spirit world because the spirit world knows. It sees what we don't see, and it's not biased according to eyes. We're biased. We have our eyes, and they betray us all the time. You ever let a really beautiful person like be mean to you? Betrayed. And the last thing that I want to talk about is deja vu. I don't really understand deja vu, but I have heard that they are, which I kind of like this theory, is like there are timelines and then they meet. And at that meeting point, you know you're in the right path. And then they go back to being timelines. And maybe they cross. Maybe they go this way. Or maybe they do this. I personally don't know, but I think it's always a really cool sign to have deja vu where you're like, okay, now I see it. I understand. I'm comprehending now. Blah, blah, blah. So, the most important thing I want you to take away from this video is to trust yourself. Trust your dreams. Trust your ability. Trust that you're on the right path. If you have any questions relating to dream theory, relating to gut feelings, relating to literally anything, and if you have questions just in general, write them in the comment section. I'm going to be so happy to reply to you and give you my opinion. Obviously, it's not going to be right or wrong. It just is what it is. Like this video if you're into it. Subscribe if you want to keep learning about things like this. If you're interested in the possible retreat, it's a women-only intimate retreat in Greece happening May 1st to 7th. I'll put the link here. There's only 2 spots left. It's going to be amazing. It's called the Divine Alignment Retreat, and you are definitely going to feel aligned after this, okay? So enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll talk later.